Mr. Modi and the BJP are rattled, completely rattled after they've heard the name INDIA, Jeetega Bharat. They are in reactive mode. They have no good response. That's why he's coming up with all these crazy explanations. The name is strong. It's INDIA. Mr. Modi and the BJP, maybe for the first time since 2014, they do not have an answer. Instead of going and giving all this gyan outside Parliament, Mr. Modi, this is Parliament. Come here. We're waiting for the last 4 days for you to speak on Manipur. Come and speak. Your choice. Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha. We'll welcome you. Open the debate. We know you're on the back foot after the Patna summit, after the Bengaluru summit. India. Jeetega Bharat.
We've just heard the Honourable Prime Minister's shameful comments comparing the Indian opposition to the Indian Mujahideen and the PFI, and he says that the word India is common to all. Well, Mr. Prime Minister, may I remind you that the opposition has more combined vote share than the BJP. The number of people in India who have voted for the opposition parties combined is almost double than those that have voted for the BJP. This sort of brute majoritarianism that you and your government are practicing, where you think you can say anything and do anything, the time has come, sir, that it is backfiring. All over, in every state of India, people are realizing what a dangerous choice that they made between the soul of India and between the BJP. And India is now fighting back. Whether you choose to see that it's in the Mujahideen or you choose to see in the PFI is your distorted vision. All we can tell you is that be very careful.
Today it has been reported that Prime Minister Modi made a statement ridiculing the India alliance by using frivolous excuses like Indian Mujahideen also had the name India. Let me state this very clearly. The Prime Minister is rattled. The Bharatiya Janata Party is rattled because all of India has together come on the same platform to fight the excesses and the anti-people policies of the BJP. Prime Minister Modi is an expert at naming, but he really doesn't understand the value of a name and of a word. Remember, this is a man who named a stadium in Ahmedabad after himself and calls it the Narendra Modi Stadium. This is a man who has renamed a road to Kartavya Path, but forgets his Kartavya towards the people of Manipur and chooses instead to talk about everything under the world and attack the opposition, but does not have the guts to come to Parliament, fulfill his Kartavya and address the Parliament and have a debate on Manipur. This is the Prime Minister who had to be reminded of his Raj Dharma in 2002 by his own party's Prime Minister, Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee. So Prime Minister Modi, you might be very rattled. We know you're rattled. You got a ragtag coalition of 38 parties with barely any MPs and any MLAs to get together. Remember one thing, you might mock a name, you might try to look and use your copywriting skills to point flaws in a name or to associate with something. The fact is, India today, remember it has the word inclusive in it. India today stands for everybody that the BJP doesn't stand for. While the BJP stands for terrorism, for unleashing ethnic cleansing in Manipur and for unleashing violence on women and on tribals, India stands for everybody. India stands for an inclusive alliance. India stands with Manipur. India stands with the women of this country. India stands with the tribals of this country. And this is beyond Prime Minister Modi's comprehension to understand, because all that Prime Minister Modi understands is Modi and nothing beyond.